Did you know that if you just did a pec fly, lateral raise, kelso shrug, lat pull down, Carter extension, preacher curl, hip loaded calf raise, hamstring curl, and adductor, abductor, a leg extension, then you have a pretty good exercise to grow every single muscle.
Now, this exercise selection, I probably wouldn't recommend any beginner do it. I think as a beginner, you want to focus on your foundational movements, build your base, get strong first, and then worry about all these movements later. From what I've seen mostly on social media, the current wave of science-based lifting is this unilateral single joint movement stuff. And if you're a more advanced lifter, look, it can work pretty well, but an advanced lifter versus a beginner lifter are very different people. Chuck that clip in there to showcase what I mean with a lot of beginner lifters. Now, props to the young lad for actually pushing himself, because the intensity is definitely there. But when we apply, I guess, the new current wave of science-based lifting to trainees who haven't trained before, I don't think it works super well. From my understanding, the current wave of science-based lifting looks at minimizing fatigue whilst maximizing how much motor units you can recruit, as well as putting as much mechanical tension in the muscle as you can. And when we look at mechanical tension, I think it's important to look at driving that into the intended muscle group. From my experience training people and seeing people at the gym, especially beginners, a lot of people don't actually know how to move well. And if you can't move well, or you're offloading a lot of that tension into different muscle groups, I think the single joint movements are even worse. Because the goal behind a single joint movement is to put as much of that mechanical tension in that muscle group as you can. If you don't know how to, I guess, contract those muscles properly, or position yourself or brace properly to be able to do so, you're not going to get the intended effect.